moving on to Alphabet. The company formerly known as Google has officially changed its name, and that is effective today. So for the end user, not much has changed. But if you're looking to buy the stock today, you could be a bit confused. If you type in the ticker symbols GOOG or GOOGL, you'll be taken to the stock for Alphabet Incorporated.
Yes.
So how does this all work? What's the name of the company? What stock do I buy?
It doesn't actually matter from an investor's perspective what they're calling the holding company. I think what really matters is the fact that it's now a holding company that's going to have a separate division called Google, which is the main core business of Google. That is search, the ad business, and all the rest. And then another business that'll kind of be known ultimately as Alphabet, perhaps, that is going to have a lot more of the speculative, long-term venture type R&D projects that the founders have always done. And I think it's really a response to Wall Street wanting a little more transparency, wanting to allocate their management resources a little bit better. And, you know, Wall Street has actually celebrated this move by Google toward a little more communication with the street, a little bit more cost consciousness. All this has come with the new CFO, and the stock has really held on to its gains even in this pullback. But I don't think it's really related to the change in the name or even the holding company. It's much more about the reporting structure.
So, I mean, what do you think this means for the company, I guess? If Wall Street likes it, we know now how to find it and buy it if you're an investor. But does this give them, even though it's more transparency, do you think it gives them a little bit more wiggle room to do all their fancy little projects and get, away with it a little bit more?
And also clarify the financing streams. But it tells us what we've sort of known, which is Google is becoming kind of a conglomerate. I mean, it's got this huge mainstream business that provides all this cash that they use to fund some of these experimental things. So, we hear about these little acquisitions, and then you don't hear much about them. So, we'll now maybe be able to get a little more insight into what's going on with robotics not at Google anymore, but at Alphabet. What's going on with drones? What's going on with the smart contact lenses that they're trying to develop? I think Nest is under under Alphabet, but not Google. I'm still confused.
Right.
So I think when they report the financials, we'll see Google and other. So you'll be able to tell how Google's doing, and then these other things will be grouped into a different category. And we may not get clarity on down to each individual entity, but we will sort of at least be able to see the experimental basket.
It'll be interesting to see how long the name change actually takes. You know, it's like when they rename an airport or a bridge.
Yeah.
Like I'm still calling it Reagan. So we'll see if we get this.
Well, we all had to go through. Verizon was no longer Bell Atlantic or.
Okay, and then now I'm gonna show you the pictures of the. Okay, here's the NASDAQ. This is how I found out about it. Is up 645 points. And here's a description of it says Alphabet is a conglomerate created in 2015 and is the parent company of Google and several other companies. Founded October 2nd. See, it's just got founded, so. Anyway, and if you pull it up just to see what it, well, that's not it. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, it's here. This is what you get if you type in, www or Google the word Alphabet. This is the website that Google pulls up for you. See, it's http:/abc.xyz.